Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which will be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, who may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just wanted to get into a brief lesson, shedding light, on the coming calamity, that's written in Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's destiny, which is fastly approaching, which consists of the visitation of our power, Yahweh Shai, in the form of World War III, in the form of these calamities that are going to build up to that, in efforts to remove evil E, our arch enemy, the nation that has committed all manners of atrocities towards us. They've forwarded our affliction. They've pursued a smear campaign, to try and continuously slander our so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And ultimately, for all the bloodshed, man, that was shed of the saints, all over this land, since Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's inception, back in the late 1400s, in the form of the Renaissance period when he made his way over here, in the form of the French, the English, Columbus made it, to Central and Southern America. Americo Vespucci, whom this land is named after, he was able to make it up here, and they pursued, the lives of us so-called Native Americans, man, and Tainos, and then ultimately, they right around the late 1500s, around they coined it 1619, but it was prior to that. They were, going over to West Africa, Northern Africa, stealing, our Southern Kingdom brothers in the form of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. And with that, they executed the triangular slave trade, which I'm sure, mostly everyone's familiar with. There are a few people that are not familiar with it. I've come to realize throughout the course of, having encounters on the highways and byways, and bringing that tragedy up. There's some individuals, typically the younger population, this younger generation, they seem not to be aware of the triangular slave trade, the transatlantic, slave trade that was executed by Esau, in the form of these small hats, man. When you look into that history, the majority of those ships that were owned by the small hats. You see? These JWs, man. Now we're living in a time now, where our reality is now becoming their reality, man. And these curses that are resting upon us are slowly but surely beginning to transition upon them. And we're seeing it take effect, on these regular Joe six-packs. But you better believe, man, these global elite, they're feeling it, man. They're losing sleep at night. They're losing sleep at night. They're having nightmares. They're waking up on panic mode. Understanding the report, that's being projected all throughout their queendom, man. And on top of that, they see these prophecies coming to pass. They're having councils where they're being told, that tokens are being displayed. On the right hand side, their left hand side councils are enlightening them on that. Okay, so you better believe, man. Hey, from the higher ups to the regular Joe six-pack Edomites, man. Hey, they're failing it, man. They're failing it. Okay, because now they've come to the conclusion that what their visitation is on the approach, man. As we can get here, let's start right here through the Spirit. Let's go here to the book of what's that? The book of Jeremiah. Let's start right here. This book of Jeremiah, chapter 49. Bear with me. And verse 8, and it reads, Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan. And when you look on a biblical map, okay, Edom, Dedan was a land directly south, okay, of Edom. You know, and you know we know that the land is likened unto the people. You know, as far as the land is concerned, it's a people before it's a place. So I say all that to say this, okay? Those of you that are joined unto Esau, okay, better beware. You better watch out, okay? Because ultimately, if you're found joined unto him, pursuant to Isaiah 13, okay, and 15, you're going to be thrust through. See, continuing on. For I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. And Esau is Edom, man. Okay? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is coming to visit that nation. Not Esau as in just a man. Because remember, when Jacob and Esau were in Rebekah's womb, what was told to her? To her and Jacob, to her and Isaac, Salakia. 2 nations are in thy womb, man. Okay? And 2 men is a people. One should be stronger than the other. You see that? So don't get it twisted. Okay? That calamity that's coming upon Esau, that's talking about the nation. Okay? And when you go into calamity, you go into what? Misery. Let's get this word real quick through the Spirit. Great misfortune. Okay? Or disaster, as a flood, serious injury. Look at the similar words. Mishaps, mischance, cataclysm, catastrophe, blow, reverse, grievous affliction. See that? Grievous affliction. Adversity. Okay? Adversity, misery, man. Okay? The calamity of war. And that's going to be the climax. Okay? Of these people's misery, man. But this is what it is, man. We're starting to see the visitation upon these people, man. Okay? And they're no longer satisfied, man. They're being deprived. Okay? They're being deprived of that American dream. Okay? They're being deprived of that comfort they once had. Let's go here. Let's go to the book of Job. And I got a clip I'm going to share with you, Aki Amenakwaf, that, through the Spirit inspired this lesson. This is the book of Job, chapter 27. In verse 13, it reads, This is the portion of a wicked man with Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Now we got to raise the question, who is the wicked? Because we got to understand who Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is talking to as we continue to read. Okay? Who's he pinpointing and targeting? Let's go here. This is the book of Malachi. Chapter 1, straight to the point. And verse 4. And it reads, Whereas Edom, okay, now this is talking about the nation, okay? Whereas Edom, the so-called white man, saith, We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places, right? And they did that in the form of the Renaissance period, okay? That word Renaissance means rebirth, okay? And this is when the Western Roman Empire was revived. Okay, that dragon, that beast, was revived through the through the Renaissance period. America, okay, is that little horn that came up, okay, that head that was wounded almost to death. You can read about, okay, Babylon the Great, America, man, the daughter of Babylon. You see, they came back and they rebuilt the desolate places. Check this out. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, power of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. You see, you know the Lord's a Jake, man. See how he's talking? He said he's going to throw down, man. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people whom the Lord Yahweh had indignation, which is righteous anger, forever. Okay, so contrary to popular belief, there is a nation that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai hates, and it comes in the form of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay, this is why he's cursed with leprosy, man, the Hansen's disease. Okay, the sun hurts his eyes, it damages his skin, because he's the cursed people you can read about in Isaiah 34. Okay, and I must qualify this, don't get it twisted. There are going to be Israelites that look like Esau. Let's not be small-minded. Okay, it tells us in John not to judge according to appearance, but judge righteous judgment. Okay, but him, evil E, his, that his blood coming forth. Okay, him being melaninless. Okay, that's an identifier. Okay, and then ultimately you end up what? We try the spirit by the spirit, man, and the spirit would always reveal. If it sounds like a duck, if it walks like a duck, shit, damn, it's got to be a duck. You see? But needless to say, okay, we understand that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, woman, and child, are coined as the wicked. Okay, you have our people and the other heathen nations that do wickedly. Okay, but the source of wickedness, okay, the physical counterparts of the spiritual demon Satan would be none other than the so-called white man, the so-called white man, woman, and child. Now let's go back. Now that we have that understanding, back in the book of Job, chapter 27 and verse 13 again, and it reads, this is the portion of a wicked man with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Now we know who this is talking about. We clearly know who this is talking about now. Okay, and the heritage, and that word heritage, when you go into that word, when you look at the etymology of that word, it goes into heir. Okay, and when you're an heir to something, you're owed, okay, an inheritance, right? It's owed to you. You see, so this is what these niggas are gonna be owed. Check this out. And the heritage of oppressors. Okay, and we can take a glance into their history. They have it plastered up everywhere on all over Wikipedia, Google, and their pride. Okay, they built statues, okay, in the form of the Teddy Roosevelt statue, to flex and show their power and their atrocities that they've committed throughout the course of their history. You see, check it out. We know who the oppressors are, man, right? Which they should receive of the Almighty. Check this out. This is what they're going to receive from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword. Okay, and again, quoting Isaiah 34, what the scripture said. Let me go get that. The book of Isaiah, chapter 34, and verse 5, and it reads, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven, and the Lord's sword in its perfection are those ICBM missiles, man, the weapons of his indignation. Check it out. Behold, which means look, it shall come down upon who? Idumea. Okay, and Idumea is the Greek and Latin way to say Edom. Okay, and remember, pursuant to Genesis 36, okay, which goes into the lineage of Esau, okay, verses 1 and 8 tell us what? Esau is Edom. You see that? Check it out. And upon the people of my curse. You see that? And they've been cursed since Cain. The same wicked spirit that was in Cain came manifested, reincarnated through Esau. Okay, that's why he was born Isashwa. Okay, wasted away is he, right? To judgment, man. So there's a judgment pending for Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay, proving that he's guilty, man. He's guilty as charged. You see? Let's go back to the book of Job, chapter 37, and verse 14 again. If the book of Job, chapter 27 and verse 14, it reads, if his children be multiplied, if whose children be multiplied? The wicked. Check it out, evil E, right? It is for the sword. You see, and again, pursuing Isaiah 34, it's going to be an aerial attack. The Lord said his sword should be bathed in heaven and come down upon Idumea. You see? And this is going to come in the form of World War III. Okay? When these missiles are shot. Okay? From continent to continent, man. Okay? And his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. And you can liken this bread unto money. Okay? And actual food, man. Okay? Because you have to understand, they're going to have no comfort in these days to come. And we're seeing it manifest now. Okay? Here it is. These global elite got all the money in the world, but they're losing sleep. Okay? And you got these regular Joe six-pack Edomites getting the crumbs of the blessing, and they can barely make ends meet, man. Okay? Why? Because we're in the time of Esau's visitation.
I don't know how any of you guys are going and going and going. I know you gotta be at the same level of mental health as me. Every day it's something new. Between the fucking news and the fucking stupid Biden and stupid Trump. And this country's fucked. Every day we're spending more and more money. None of us are getting ahead. The rich people are the ones that are fucking getting ahead. I'm tired of struggling. I've done everything I can. I'm trying to be a good man. I take care of my daughter. I take care of my wife. The best I can. I can't keep going. Every day it's something new. And then on top of that, as if you're not trying to spend money, you have to. Fucking everything's expensive. I own a painting company, I still can't fucking make it. I'm fucking trying, man. I can't look at my daughter and my wife and know I'm failing. I'm fucking Everybody wake up. It's time to stand up. It's time to be tired of this. It's our turn to fucking eat. I want to eat. I want my family to eat. I want you guys to eat. Stand up. Let's go. Stand up, man. Let's fucking eat. I'm tired. Let's help each other. I don't care what your political affiliation is. I don't care what fucking color you are. If you are not eating and you're struggling, eat with me. Let's struggle together then. Let's be a team.
Hey, our reality is becoming their reality, man. You see? Our reality is becoming their reality now, man. Hey, there's no struggle together, man. Nobody was struggling with us for the past 500 years. No, man. Tables are turning. You see? Deuteronomy 30, 30 and 7 is manifesting. Okay? And it's going to max out in its perfection when Jacob's trouble hits, man. Okay? Because you regular Joe Sixpack, anybody's going to be feeling it too. It's going to rest upon Jake, but everyone's going to feel it. You better believe it. Everybody's going to feel it. You see? Okay? And hey, the core of the misery is going to be manifesting here in Babylon. Let's close out right here. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 24, and verse 10, and it reads, the city of confusion is broken down. The city of confusion being who? Babylon, man. That's what Babylon means. Babal. It means confusion by mixture. And as you can see, you got a mixture of different nationalities, religions, customs, and philosophies. Okay? You got all manners of confusion when it comes to sex orientation. Okay? You don't know who's who, what's what. Okay? This is talking about Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, man. Okay? Google the daughter of Babylon if you don't know who this is. Right? The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. Right? Lockdowns, man. Okay? The real lockdown is on the way. Okay? When martial law is declared. Okay? That little 2019 lockdown is going to be a laughing stock compared to what's coming soon enough. Okay? The fanners are on the scene. These mercenaries. Why do you think Gate 9's open over there in Texas, man? Okay? These fanners have already flooded the land. Okay? This is biblical prophecy, man. That the fanners will flood the land, man. See, you people don't know what you're in store for, man. You Babylonians have been set up for the okie doke. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai set you up for the okie doke. And he's using the global elite to do it. And then they think they're doing something, but they ain't doing nothing because they're being controlled by the Lord, as it tells us in Proverbs 21:1. Okay, the heart of the king is in the hand of the Lord, man. And he turneth it whithersoever he will. Okay, you see? Check it out. Isaiah 24:11. There is a cry for wine in the streets. And this man's crying for wine, man. This man is crying for wine. Because what does wine bring? Comfort. You see, and this is what he's seeking for. He's seeking for comfort, but can't find it. Why? Because we're in the time of your misery. Okay? We're in the time of the visitation of Esau's seed, man. This is the same generation. This is the same seed that were flexing and vexing Jake. They're back on the scene. See how what goes around comes around, man. That's a true saying. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is visiting you mother effers, man. Hey, payback's a female dog, man. Isaiah 24:11 from the top. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth is gone, man. And when you go into this word mirth, it goes into what? Let's get this word mirth real quick. Bear with me. For edification.
Mirth.
Amusement. Salakia. Amusement, right? Especially as expressed in laughter. Okay? Nah, man. And you see these Babylonians sobbing and crying and mourning, looking suicidal. Okay, that man is suicidal, man. You can clearly see that. He is suicidal. Okay? Check it out. High spirits. These times are gone. Cheerfulness. Right? Glee. Laughter. Right? Euphoria. Joy. Fun. Enjoyment. festivity, right? Pleasure, right? The hello Lucy, I'm home times are gone, okay? And now all you Babylonians have to look forward to is misery. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwaf were edified. Shalom.